All right. Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Aces. I am Paul and I am here tonight alone in the studio because I was abandoned by Thomas, by Devin, by everybody at Six Sides of Gaming. They left the kids at home to rule the roost. And because of that, I've invited some friends over. So tonight I got with me our good friend, Tuck.
Hey kids, how you doing? Glad to be here.
All right. So by special request last week, I believe it was by Sergeant Orc, we have put together a scenario involving nothing more than infantry, tanks, and yeah, just infantry and tanks. Oh, we got some skimmers on the board.
All right.
We have. I'll go over the. I'll put it onto the overhead here, and we'll go over it real quick what we're doing. So, I have concocted a hyperpulse generator base or an old one of some sort that is being defended by the First Sword of Light, the Draconis Combine, the Evil Drax. The Draconis Combine tonight is going to be controlled by the Aces deck. It is consisting of. Oh, thanks for the lid. Yeah, fresh cut yesterday. While I was waiting for Tuck actually to arrive at my place, driving all the way in from Oklahoma. So the Draconis Combine consists of a full company of heavy support infantry, a pair of striker light tanks, one LRM carrier. They also have a full company of DEST heavy jump infantry or DEST heavy jump infantry. So it's three stands. They also have a motorized platoon, a full company of motorized infantry as well. On the other side of the board, Tuck, what do you got there? What are you going to go over the list? We've
Well,
got.
I got a couple of Maxim hover tanks hanging out behind this building over here, and then my other one is a Bandit hovercraft, which I've got behind this building here, and I kind of figured we'd go around like
Yep.
this.
Okay, and on the other side of the board here, because I am playing with Tuck against the Aces deck, I have a full company of motorized infantry, and I have a lance of skimmers. Not Savannah Masters, but skimmers. The reason that they are only skimmers is because, well, we're the Waco Rangers, and mercenaries don't have access to Savannah Masters.
Oh.
So we will be running behind things and hopefully getting a dice to roll on them.
Let's do it.
So, with that said, we're just going to straight up fight here tonight. We're going to have some fun with it. Everybody, thank you for joining us. And we will get started. So, I will roll for the AI. Tuck, you can roll
You got it?
for the good
Hiya!
guys.
You're looking at eights on my
Eights,
side
and I've
versus not
got
eight.
a 3. So, the AI will move first. We do
Hmm?
have equal forces over here. So, I believe we do, right? You have how many units there? Let's just double check it again.
All right, let's see.
I have. I'm moving the infantry all together. So your infantry as a company moves as one.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So divide the infantry by 3, right? So they're gonna all three stands are gonna move as one.
Okay.
So I've got 1, and then the Savannah Masters will move individually. So that's 5. You've got 6, 7, 8, and your infantry's already mounted in the
Right.
inside the
Each
vehicles.
vehicle. Right.
Okay, beautiful. And then the Draconis Combine's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be I move 1, you're going to move 2 in the last 2 turns. All right, so first up for the bad guys, the evil Draconis Combine, is the DEST Heavy Jump Infantry. Going to the cards under aggressive. If there are any activated units on the board, no, there are not. So we are going to go to balance. If there are any activated enemies within the unit's line of sight, that is also not true. So they are going to behave cautiously, and they are right here. No, sorry, this is the jump infantry. They're right over here. So we have got to nearest. They want to stay on ground. They want no line of sight to all enemies, while moving closer to the closest target. I would assume behind that building is the closest target.
Most likely.
Yep. So they move a grand total of 6 jump. So I think they're going to come over here by staying out of line of sight. And they are going to come over and hang out with their buddy at the striker tank. And they have a TMM of 1. Infantry, for those wondering, they don't get an extra +1 for jumping. So, to us, who do you want to move here, Tuck?
I can go with one of the Maxims.
Want to go with the
You're
Maxims? So each Maxim is carrying 1 platoon of infantry, foot infantry for the Waco Rangers.
Yep. I get 16 on this guy, so he's just going to hang out right there.
Beskar, Tuck, how much to shoot Paul in the back?
Well, let me give you my personal routing number. If there's enough zeros, we'll talk.
All right, so that is...
Come and get me, fellas.
That is... The Rangers. We are going to next be on the heavy support infantry. Heavy support infantry under aggressive. If the ideal yellow is activated, so yellow in this case, going to the command card, is going to be the highest armor. And this was within 12, so no. So he's going to go to caution, balanced. If there are any activated units within 30, I believe that's true, almost, maybe. This is 30 right here.
Yeah, you'll probably get that max
He's
in.
just in there. All right, so he's going to stay unbalanced. He wants to line of sight yellow, highest armor. So the highest armor within 30 is going to be, those are both maxims, so
Right.
they're the same. So he's going to move towards the activated unit. They will ground or jump if necessary. So they are jump infantry, so they will jump. I grabbed the wrong card. I did.
Oh, gee, when you do that.
I want this, and flip. There we go. And it activates within the unit's line of sight. Correct. Okay, so there we go. Jump. Closer to target. Occupy woods and wants to stay out as many enemy arcs as possible. So they are. Oh, I did that right. They want to. These guys are moving at a grand total of 6, I believe. No, 2. Oh, we're moving them forward. Like so. There we go. And I don't think they even have a TMM. These guys are a 0.
Nada.
All right. To the Waco Rangers.
Now that those guys have moved, you might be able to move in on them. I can move my.
Yeah, I can
Maxim
move.
if you
I'll
want.
start. I'm
I'd
going to
like to see what
sprint. I'm
these
going to
guys do.
sprint my my motorized infantry here. So they normally move 6, right?
Yeah.
So I'll put them up to 9. So 9 gets me to here. 1, 2, 3, and they're TMM 1, I believe. You got the sheet over there.
Yeah. Yes, 1.
Yeah, 1. There we go. All right, so to the AI. AI next up is going to be the motorized. If the ideal yellow is activated and the unit can move within 12 of it, that is correct. That would be the maxim right in front of it. So they are going to behave aggressively here. They want to move closer to the target. They want no enemies within short range. They want cover from as many enemies as possible and occupy woods if they can. So that would mean they are going to woods,
All right.
and underneath, and they are a 1. All right. So that's all 3 infantry that have moved.
I can go again.
Yeah, you want to go again?
Yep.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, the striker hasn't moved.
Oh, okay.
I'll move the skimmers. So I got to move 2 now, right? We got 4, 5, 6, and they got 3. So we're moving 2 for 1 now for the rest of the turn. So the skimmers can't really get behind infantry because they have a 360-degree arc. So how do I want to come about this? That hasn't activated. We're coming around the long way. So first skimmer.
You.
Boom.
She
He's,
down.
he's a 4. Second one. Boom. There we go. There's the 2. So to the AI, next up is the Striker Light Tank on the top side, so it's the right. The ideal yellow is activated, and I can move within 12. So we've got a similar as the other one. Yeah, he can, because that's Striker. This Striker moves a grand total of 10. Yeah, so he can get within 12 of it. So he wants to move closer to target. Yep, okay. Cover and occupy woods. And he is... So woods can act as cover here, and that's already moved, right? And he's got 10. He can't get around the corner there. He can go... If he goes through the tree, he can do 8, but he can't see. I guess he's just going to have to go straight 10 this direction. He's coming up to support the infantry.
I like that
And
better
they
than
are
being
a
able to shoot me.
2. All right.
Okay.
And then we have to move 2. So I will move the 2 skimmers.
Okay.
So put your finger right there. Boom, there's your 2 skimmers. They come streaking across. Got it. And they are a 4 for the pair of them. And we will go to next the LRM carrier, which is right here.
Yep.
So the LRM carrier, aggressive. If there are any activated enemies within 24 and no unactivateds within 12, that is true. So it wants to target. It wants no enemies are within line of sight, which is true. So it wants anything, which would be the closest, and it wants to stand still. So it just wants to face a forward-facing arc towards the enemy. So it's facing here, no line of sight. Do any of its other units have line of sight to anything right now? The jump infantry can't see anything. Can't see anything. Can't see anything. So he's just literally going to stay right there and not move.
All right, I'm all for LRM carriers not moving.
And then we move our last.
Our last 2 over here?
We want initiative, right?
Right.
So we move 1 and then they move 1. Okay.
So I can go with the bandit?
Yep.
Because I knew what I was wanting. God, he gets 18. I don't need that much. I just want to get to a point where I can see that guy.
We'll go to the topographic.
I should be able to. Yeah, my goal is to see him
through
that.
You can see him there. All right. What do we got? We've got, last but not least, the second striker, which is on this side of the board on the left side. If the ideal blue has activated, the unit can move within 6 of it. So blue in this instance, according to the command card, is going to be, if we were playing an objective game, it would be objective. There is no objective here, so we go down to the next one. It's the highest movement. So the highest movement within 16, which would be the Maxim. The Maxim's got a higher speed than the
bandit's the fastest.
Bandit?
It has 18, whereas the Maxim
18.
is
So I have to be able to move within 6 of it. Yes, I can move within 6 of it. So he is going to remain on aggressive. So it wants to move closer to target, staying out of as many enemy arcs as possible. Woods are cover.
Come on, let's get
and he wants to play. So he's going to go 2 up. Like so. And there he is. And then we can move that last bandit. Tuck, you're in my seat. Hey, Joe, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey.
All right.
16. Come around where I can see that guy and shoot him. Should be right there.
Okay. So we will go to the combat phase. AI lost, so it will shoot first. First on the docket will be the the Dest heavy jump infantry. Does it have line of sight to anything there? Can it see anything? I don't think it can.
So.
No.
No.
So we'll make life easy. We don't have to worry about anything.
Good.
We'll go to the next card. The next card is the heavy support infantry. Can the heavy support infantry see anything? I don't think it can.
No.
Nope. So, where do they go? Oh, wrong card. Where is the heavy support infantry? Next, we are going to go to the striker-like tank on the right-hand side of the board. Highest armor lost. Negative. We're going to go to yellow on the command list, which was the highest movement. So this striker here, I think it can see the bandit sitting straight in front of it.
Yeah, that was the idea.
So it is firing at medium range, I believe, just outside of 6.
Okay.
Right? Correct? Medium range?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's medium.
So he's at 2 sets of dice. He's going to be at base 3. So range is 5. You went for 3 is 9s. So 9's not low enough to try to get him to overheat. So we know 2 sets of dice on 9s. And we will use red and black for the Cretans. And 1 hit. So 1 hit there. And then we will go.
One-hit wonder.
We will go to 836, 664. So the other striker on this side, here, he wants to attack blue on the command list, which is the only thing he can see.
Okay.
So again, he is going to be at base 3. Measure that. That's right on close to 6.
Here to there?
Yep. That's very close to 6.
Mm.
Just base to base.
Yeah, base to base, you're just out. It's like 8.
8. Okay, so he's
7.
at 3, 5, 8s. He's going to be on 8s. No overheat in that. It's not low enough. So 2 sets of dice on 8s. That is a hit and a miss.
Okay.
9 and a 7.
One more on the bandit.
Yep.
Got it.
Done. And then we go to 824. That was him that just shot. I didn't put the card the right way. I got the deck upside down. That's why. Like so. There we go. All right, last is the LRM carrier. LRM carrier, anything that's attacked by an enemy this turn, it's not in this forward arc. Highest armor lost, no line of sight, so the LRM carrier can't fire this turn because he is facing the opposite direction. To the good guys. I have no line of sight with my motorized infantry here. I'll go back to the top here. I got no line of sight here with the motorized. I have no line of sight with the skimmers on this side. This skimmer here can potentially, he can see the bandit, but they only have a range of 0 asterisk at short, so no shots there for any of my guys.
Okay. So then I'll take my shot back at this guy here. So he's got a 2, right? 2 defense.
So which one?
Striker.
Yeah, so you're going to go bandit to striker, so you're going to be at base 3.
Okay.
Range is 5.
He had a 2. It says 2 on the sheet.
Well, he's an elite?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's base 2, range 4.
Doot.
6.
Doot. Yeah.
6.
6?
Yep.
All right. And he's got 2 shots. Uno. Yes.
No. Roll them both.
Roll them both.
Roll them both in the yeah, there you go.
Neg and yes.
There you go. So 1 point on the front striker.
Right.
That's what it was. And that's the one that was coming in on the top. So he's got 3 armor left.
Okay. Then let's take this Maxim. Do I have to pay for a tree right here?
I'll tell you 1 second here.
You're good.
All right. So
on this motorized?
yes.
Okay. So he'll be at mid-range then. So he's a 3 plus what y'all got 2 ones over there?
2 per range is 5. There are 1 is 6. Tree is 7s.
7 on, okay. And he has 2 at that range.
Mm-hmm.
So first one, yes. Second one, neg.
Nope. So just 1, and that was on the on the motorized
right
infantry.
there, yeah.
First one's 1 point. He's got 1 armor left.
Okay, and I'll shoot then the other one over there with that one.
Yep.
I should need the same numbers, right?
Yep, 7.
Okay, so same rolls. 1, no. 2, no.
Nope, nope.
2 sixes.
Infantry hiding behind the trees, literally,
Yeah, right.
by 1. And the other Maxim has no shot, so then we will go
Yeah,
to
good.
initiative.
Finish.
Initiative.
Oh, yeah, nice.
All right, let's clear off all these chips onto. There we go. And that one there. All right, cool. Red for the Cretans on initiative. I've got a 6.
Versus 9.
Dragoons win. You're using Dragoons dice while
My
we're playing.
babies.
Wait, while we're playing Waco Rangers. Come on, man. Like, come on. Carrot, how you doing? Oh, that's like I can't.
Hey, what's up, Carrot?
I can't accept this. I can't accept this. This is sacrilegious.
All
right.
win.
LRM carrier on 072 on the initiative card. So, aggressive. If there are any activated units? Nope. Okay. If there are more allies than enemies within 18? No, because 1, 2 are within 18. There's only one ally. Oh no, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the range from here? You got your tape measure there?
Yeah, right here.
From here to the striker on the hill, closest to your thing. I'm just trying to determine his aggressiveness here. Is he within 18?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. So he will stay unbalanced. Within 12, he wants to move towards the activated yellow, which is the highest movement within 12. So that's going to be 2 Savannah Master Skimmers over there. Occupy woods or cover if possible while moving closer to the target and cover from as many enemies as possible. So with a movement of a whopping 4, he is going to take cover like so and come around the corner.
Understand.
And they have a 0 TMM. So
All right.
they do not move very quick. And that is the turn for the LRM carrier. So to us.
Okay.
I can activate these guys if you want. And I'm sweeping them around, right?
Okay, go ahead.
That's the easiest way, and they're almost like an initiative sync at this point.
Sure.
So we are gonna go.
How fast do the motorized move again? 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
10
yeah,
and 6 is 16, and I can move another 10. So I'm coming in all the way into here, ripping around the corner. Actually, I'm gonna come back over here because I don't want to get shot by that heavy infantry. As I keep forgetting, I don't have any weapons that are not at short range. And that's those 2. So that is a 4. To the AI. Next on the initiative is going to be 414. That is the heavy support infantry. These guys here.
Alrighty.
All right. If the ideal red is activated and the unit can move behind it. No. They can move quick enough. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong card. That's why. It's the right card, but the wrong unit. This is the actual striker on the top that took the point of damage. So the ideal red. What did you activate? We activated only this, so that's no. If balance, if there are any activateds within 30. No, close. Yep, he's at 24, so yeah. That's fine. He's going to stay there. What he wants to do, red in this instance, is activating on the lowest TMM. So lowest TMM over there would be the closest Maxim. Wants to occupy woods, cover from as many enemies' targets as possible. It wants line of sight to at least one activated enemy and an ally within 6. So you know what it's going to do. It is, because it wants to see the activated, which is here,
okay,
and it's there, and it wants to get closer to an ally, it's going to come right here. Can you measure that off? 10?
Sure.
I believe that's 10.
You're probably right. Very close. Looks like 9. 9.5. So yeah, you're right.
Spin him around. Spin him around so his back is to the hill.
I like so.
So he's got his front facing. Yep, just like that.
Yep.
That way his front facing catches all that in the front arc, and he is a 2. And that's the striker. What do we got? Canada, baby. Oh, yeah, yeah. There we go. All right, so to us. I'm going to wait until these guys move. So you can move one of your guys over
Okay.
there.
So what do you think about just zooming around this way? Because I see y'all come in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I get 18.
It's going to be a big firefight there in that little recess.
I'm happy to just go like that. Don't think anybody will get behind me there.
So
But
next is I got to roll off high low. So high, it's going to be the dest infantry. So the jump infantry, or sorry, not the jump infantry. Oh no, it's the dest is the heavy jump infantry. Those guys up top. If there are any activated enemies within 12, how close are they to the guy you just moved? I think they're out of range.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're within 12.
Outside
Nah.
12. You stay on balance. If there are any activated enemies within 18, he was 18.
That was close. Yeah.
Just the
more
first
like
one.
19, huh?
The first one, the closest one.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
18. Okay, so they'll stay unbalanced. Within 6, 12, 18. So he wants blue is going to be his activation again, and blue here is going to be the highest movement. So that is so within 6, there's nothing, but within 12, the highest move would be the maxim straight ahead.
Okay.
Okay. He wants to get line of sight to it and occupy woods or cover. So that infantry unit can jump 6. You're gonna have to move them closer, or they want cover though, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't be much there.
While moving closer. Well, no, they can. They can do this. They're gonna come up here. They want line of sight to it though. That gives line of sight. Like so. And they are a 1. All right, that's them done.
I can see it. So is it back to us?
Yep.
Okay. Max, I get 16 out of that. Oh. Oop.
So how's everybody's Friday night going so far since you're here joining us, watching us play Battletech? That's that done. And we go to the heavy support infantry. Any activated within 12. That's going to be close. No, it's not going to. Well, yeah. Hold on. No, they're at 13. Okay, so he's going to go to balance. If there are any activated within 18, yes. Wants blue, which is the highest move. Boom. So they're targeting on here. Occupy woods or cover as they approach the skimmers. So they are moving at a whopping 2. I don't think you really get cover. So they're just going to go zoop. Like so.
Shoot the whoop.
And they don't even get a mod.
Yep.
All right. To us, I will move the infantry. I'll move my motorized now.
Okay.
I'll bring them in here to deal with this. So they move 6. So the farthest back is going to be here. Like so. They are a +1. We'll get some shots off this turn.
Not having to work another night of overtime. That's always great.
That's always fantastic. All right, what do we have left to move?
I got this Maxim over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got a couple of skimmers there. And
They have 2 left to move. They have the
Oh, you're talking about
they have
there.
they have the motorized
Yep, and then I got the striker here that hasn't moved.
and a striker. Yeah, the motorized and the striker, all stuff to move. So it's 1 for 1 right now, right?
Okay.
I've moved everybody, so you got to move somebody.
Okay.
All my guys have
Measure
gone.
it because I know that they were gonna just gang up over there and then.
Yep.
As you went by.
Striker light tank on the hill. If the ideal blue is activated, so the highest move, that is correct. It can be unaggressive. Oh, and it can move within 6 of it. No, he cannot get within 6 of it because you ran him all the way around the corner. So he's going to go to balance. So if the ideal blue is activated, within 16, so measure the distance from the striker on the hill. What's within 16 of it? Any enemy units within 16, call them out.
Mm,
Me?
mm,
My skimmers haven't
yeah, your Skinner.
they
your
haven't
skimmers,
activated.
but
They haven't
so that
activated
doesn't
yet.
count. No, you're out of range there. That's 16 on the mountain.
Okay, so up to 24. So
Up to 24, then you have all these guys.
okay, so the highest move over there would be the
3.
bandit, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Wants cover from as many enemies as possible while moving closer to the bandit. It wants to stay out of as many enemy arcs as it can and occupy woods if it can. So you can make that move over there. He moves a total of 10
Okay. Which one is it?
right there, and he wants to move closer, and he wants line of sight to the bandit.
To the bandit, so he'll have to come off the.
Yep. He wants covering out as many enemy arcs as possible.
Okay.
Priority being
Will he
staying.
get 9 coming off that mountain?
He gets 8
8
coming off it.
So then he'd have to come down this way, like right about there.
No one else can see him.
Yeah, those guys definitely can't.
As long as nobody else can see him, he's good.
Yeah, those
Yep.
two can't.
Beautiful.
He definitely can see.
Yep. All right, and he's a 2.
Dose.
Yep. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so I'll move the skimmers. You got 2 maxims over there.
Yeah.
The skimmers are going to come over here and go behind the LRM carrier.
Besker says he's at an air show in rural Australia, so the internet sucks.
All right, so the skimmers come around here behind the LRM carrier.
All right.
And last but not least is the motorized infantry up on the hill there for Kurita. They want to drop the card on the floor. Bear with me.
Good stuff. Whoosh.
All right, so they want to an aggressive. If there are any activated enemies within 12, that is correct. There's a pair of hover tanks right there. They want to move behind a target if possible, which is yellow. So that's the yellow on this one. I've forgotten already. Is the highest armor. Which one of those 2 tanks has the highest armor?
Well, let's see
The
here.
Maxim or the
bandit? I think has the most armor. 1, 2, 3, 6 versus 3.
Okay. So they can't get behind it. They can't quite get base to base. So they want to move towards staying out of everybody else's arcs if possible while taking cover if they can. So that means they're going to come like this. 1, 2. It's 2, 3, 5, 6.
James Rockland.
There you go. All right, and you got your last guy to move. What kind of planes are they flying there, Beskar? Crop dusters?
So I move those 3. Which one do you mean?
I've moved everybody. You have 1 guy left to move. We won initiative, right?
Yeah.
You should have 1 unit left to move.
Oh, I guess I must have moved it too fast then, because I have all these 3 already moved.
Everybody else is moved?
Yeah.
Okay, done. We go to shooting phase. So the AI will go first. AI, lowest number on this side is 372, which is the LRM carrier.
Okay.
So the LRM carrier first is attacked by an ally this turn. No, that does not happen yet. So yellow would be again the highest. Where's yellow? Yellow is the highest armor. So yes, that's going to be the bandit. Okay.
Got it.
Now the way indirect fire works with aces with the missile boat, if a unit that can spot can see the unit, it will forego its attack if the damage by IF is greater than its own damage.
Okay.
Okay. So in this instance, the IF is 4, and the motorized infantry only do a point of damage. So if they were equal to or greater, they would shoot and spot, and then they would incur the +1 penalty.
Okay.
But in this instance, because this does greater damage, they are not going to shoot, and they are going
Spot
to
instead.
and spot instead. Right. So
Okay.
that is for the lead unit. The other 2 units will shoot on their turn. Okay. So the lead unit is going to spot. Okay.
Okay.
So we have got. Right there we go. At medium range, there could be 5 sets of dice -1 because it's indirect fire because it's IF4. So there'd be 4 sets of dice. This is at base 4. Medium range is 6. The bandit went for
3.
3 is 9s. So 9s, no spotting bonus because they're foregoing their shots. So 4 sets of dice. 1, 2, 3. I'll use the white dice too. 4. So these are on 9s.
Negatory.
Bunch of nice 7s and 6s and 8s, but no hits.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 missed. That's done. Next up on the shooting phase is going to be the 414. So that's going to be the striker that is over here in the middle. It has no line of sight, I think. Correct?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Can't see anything.
Right.
So his turn is done. And then next we're going to have 664, which is the other striker. The other striker definitely has a line of sight to the bandit, correct? Yeah. So that's all he can see, right? So he's going to be at base 3, range 5. Bandit went for 2 is 8. Target number is 6 or less. No, so that's good. So he's going to
3.
Bandit
went 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3, 5. 3 for him is 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's going to be on 2 dice on 8s. We will use the Lyran colors.
Streak alive. Oh, I see.
That's
one.
a pair of hits.
Oof.
9 and 10.
Uno, dos.
And we're on turn 2. We should move that
Ouch.
there. All right. Next on the
armor.
list is the motorized platoon. So the first guy can't shoot, but the other 2 can.
Okay.
They are firing at the, I believe it's the fulcrum. Attacked by an ally this turn. Yes. So they're firing at the fulcrum.
Okay.
They are going to be at base 3. What's the range? Are they within 6?
Over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be very,
I
very
measured
close.
it. I think this one's mid-range, but the lead one there is within 6. Yeah, the lead one is in 6. The other one's in mid.
So the others are mid. So they're going to be at 3, 5. You went for 2 is 8s.
Okay.
So they each get 1 set of dice. So 8s. 1 guy hit you. So take a point of damage from one of the infantry.
Dude. 1
That's
pip
done.
of armor left.
We now have on the both of 936 the heavy support infantry. The heavy support infantry here wants something they can shoot in the back, which is nothing. So it wants blue, which is blue being the where is it? Highest movement. So I would say range closest would make the most sense because there are 2 of them.
Sure.
Okay. So it's going to fire at the ones attacking the LRM carrier. They have 1 set of dice at short range, so it's going to be 3 because there's 3 stands of them. They're going to be at base 3, short range, so 4 for their movement, 7s. 1. Just 1 point of damage, and that's to, we'll do it to the lead one, so that's number 1. Put it Savannah Mass number 1.
Wait, it's just 1 damage to it?
Just 1 damage, yep.
Dead.
Boom.
Yeah.
Kills it on
Yeah,
the
because it only has structure,
Yep.
no armor. Just goes
Okay.
splat.
And then we have the jump infantry. Do they even have line of sight to anything there? I don't think they do
No,
anymore.
I don't think so.
No. So that is the turn for
The Drax.
the Drax. We now can return fire. I'll do these guys real quick here. So no line of sight to anything. Here we got 3 sets of dice, right? They each do 1 point of damage, if I remember correctly. So they're going to be at short range. So they're going to be 1, 2, 3. We will be at base 3. Are they a 3? I think I made them a 3.
Yeah.
Yep. So they're going to be at 3, no movement, 3s. Short range and no move modifier, 3s.
Wow. Auto
Wow.
crit on one.
There's no crits on infantry. That
Aw,
sucks, but whatever. 3 points of damage.
still
So we'll start with the first one. It kills one of them.
nice.
All right. So we'll take out the back one.
Almost
Wait a
Yahtzee.
second. That's the support infantry. So no, it does not kill one of them. 1, 2, 3. He's got one. These things have a lot of armor. They have 4 armor and 1 internal. So back one here is taking the damage. Done. My guy's on the LRM carrier trying to get it. I have to roll. I get 1 dice for being in the rear, which is fine. So that's those 2. But then I have to roll for his additional dice. So on a 4, 5, or 6, no. So I only get 2 sets of dice. They're going to be at. Are they a 4 or a 3?
Which ones?
The skimmers.
Skimmers are 3s.
They're 3s. He's going to be at 3. So 2 points of damage to the LRM carrier. That takes out its armor.
All right.
Yeah, they don't have much armor. 2 armor, 3 internals. And then he dies. He is dead.
He got his shots in.
Yep. And that's my guys on this side of the board.
Okay. I got this guy here. I think we said he's at medium range, right?
Yes.
He's a 2. Then you got a 2. It's clear range, so 6s?
No.
A couple of 6s?
You got to add 2 for the range. Are they at short range or medium?
Oh, wait, you know what? Let me change that. Because I see this guy sitting right up here, and I'm thinking maybe I should fire at that guy because he's at short range. And then I could see him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that'll be a lot better because I'll get 3 points in on him if he's fixing to die. So he's a skill 2. You got a 1 defense if it's clean and it's short range. Just
So 3s.
don't mess up. All right.
Yeah, 3s.
So
So don't roll box.
yeah,
Don't roll
1,
snake eyes.
2, and 3. I got him.
So if that's one of the motorized infantry.
Yep.
It's the damaged one, so we'll kill it.
Nice.
Boom. Done. You can take him off. He's dead.
Shucks, that kind of eliminates the other guys because they were going to fire. Well, he had no shot, but I was going to have him shoot the same because I don't think I can see that thing, can I?
No. If there's more than 50% cover,
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
if there's more than 50% infantry, you cannot see them at all.
No, I don't think I could. So, yeah, outside of that, they don't have a shot anymore.
Okay. Next up on your side, Bandit.
Him?
Yep.
Yeah, he just shot.
He just shot.
Yeah.
The other
And these
2.
guys,
Boom,
I
boom,
don't
boom.
think they don't have any
Nothing.
shots anymore.
Okay. So we're gonna go to initiative.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to change cards here because we did lose 2 units. So according to the command, I'll flip it over. If you lost more PV, I'm gonna go to card C. There we go. And you get all the tokens picked up. We're good. We'll go to initiative.
Finish is 7.
You beat me again, 5.
Yeah, how about that?
116 is first. So the heavy support infantry panic that they've been surrounded. If there are any activated enemies within 12, nope. If there are any activated enemies, nope. They're going to go to cautious. So nearest, it wants to try to break line of sight while moving closer to this target here. Occupy woods if they can, which they cannot because they only move 2. So they're going to go, they want to move closer to it. Like so.
Okay.
And that's their move. So for us,
Now I can come up and over this ridge.
well, don't do that yet. Actually, let me press. I'll press the. I'll press these guys. Like so.
Because what I'm thinking is, since these units here have such slow movement, if I can just pop up over here and get over there, it'll take them so long to catch up that they'll be.
Remember,
out
you
for
can
a
also.
while.
Well, you want to. What you want to do is finish your move within 3
Yeah.
and deploy your infantry.
Oh, that's also true. I'm so used to just single combat.
Or sorry, your infantry move 2. You got to deploy move within 1.
Within 1.
And then
Okay.
they can deploy it half their move. So AI is next. So it's going to be 164 is the next lowest. That is the striker light tank over on the corner there.
Okay.
Aggressive. The ideal yellow is activated and the unit can move behind it. Not true. If there are any activated within 30, that is true. These guys have activated. They're within 30. So within 16, it wants... Starting within 16, it wants the lowest TMM. No.
Don't think there's
So,
anything in
okay,
16.
so from 16, then it goes to 18. So now 18, the
Yep.
lowest TMM over there.
They're all threes.
They're all
So the
threes.
bandit would
Okay,
be
so
the
hold
one
on.
that's
So it
damaged.
goes lowest TMM, and then it goes highest point value.
Highest point value is going to be the bandit again.
Bandit again. So, all right. It wants to line of sight to the bandit.
Okay.
It wants to have at least one activated enemy within line of sight when it makes its move. So
It's tough.
I don't think that can be true because the only activated is over
They're over
here.
there.
So that's fine. Wants to stay a minimum of 12 away from the bandit while
Okay.
moving closer to it. Occupy woods and cover from as many enemies as possible.
Even though the bandit hasn't moved yet, it doesn't care.
That doesn't care. It's just it wants to
Okay.
stay 12 away. It wants to move closer, but stay 12
That would
and
be it.
maintain cover. Yep.
There wouldn't be any cover though.
Well, it wants to try to maintain cover, so
Or I mean, you
as
could
best as
pop it
possible.
over
Yeah,
that way.
as long as it can see it, it's
Yeah.
good, right?
Yeah. Oh, you still want to be able to
It
actually
has
look
to be
at
able to see it. Yeah.
it. Okay. That's another story. So we're gonna go. In that case, more like that. Yeah, definitely can see
Cool.
it. There.
And he's a 2. You got a 2 over
Yeah,
there.
I do.
All right. So that makes us. Their LRM carrier
Wait,
hasn't
we can't see
moved yet, so I'm not gonna move these guys. You want to move? Yeah, might want to move one of your guys now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for that LRM carrier, or try to, anyways.
You want me to see if I can
Yeah.
draw him out?
No, you won't really draw him out.
Okay.
He'll hide. He only moves 2 or 4,
Oh.
right? He moves 4. Yeah.
So, do you think I should come over and try and attack this guy and stay on this side of the field, or push up and get in there and start throwing
Well, you
rocks?
can get behind him. 1.
Probably.
You can deploy your infantry 2, and shoot, so you both can shoot it, right?
Yeah.
You can get right behind
I
it.
can definitely get behind
And
that.
go right behind him.
Base to base,
Base to
even
base,
if I wanted
yeah.
to.
Deploy your infantry right beside him.
Okay.
So then you're gonna double attack him, base to base. There you go. So next we are going to have 164 was last, 276 the missile boat. It's the LRM carrier. If there are any activated enemies within 12, correct. He's gonna be aggressive here. I don't know why. Targeting red. So red is the lowest TMM. So that is your no, the lowest TMM is going to be my motorized infantry that pulled up beside him.
Yeah.
Wants to move closer to the target and cover from as many enemies as possible. He only moves 4, so he's going to go like. He's not going to surrender his back because that's cover. He's just going to spin around like so. And that is him done. To us. Savannah Master. Or Skimmer, sorry.
Yeah.
Moves his 1, gets his +4.
Okay.
Stays out of his front arc.
I'm trying to wait to see what
We
these
have
guys
to.
do before
They
I move
have
them.
left to move 1, 2, 3, and we have 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
So we're equal now. So they are moving next is going to be 316. We have 1, 2, 3, 3, 6. No, 276. The motorized platoon. There are any
Yes.
activateds within 12?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there are.
Absolutely.
So it wants to chase down yellow. Yellow being lowest TMM. So that would be the maxim. No, maxims are lower. Are there 3s, right?
Yeah, they're
They're
all,
all
I think they're all
3s?
threes. Yeah.
So then the next tiebreaker is going to be highest point value, so the
Highest
bandit.
PV is the bandit.
So he wants to move closer to target, behind it if possible. No, they can't.
No.
They only move 6, but they got to pay 2 to go down the hill, so they can only move a total of
4.
4. They can't quite get base to base with it, so they want cover from as many enemies and out of as many enemy arcs as possible.
So you think right here, maybe at the base of this mountain?
Yeah, at the base of the hill. Both of them. And they're a +1.
Boop.
And I have 2 left to move for the AI.
Okay.
We have the jump infantry and we have the striker right here.
Okay.
Okay.
So time to move one over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Or
now
actually, I can move this, guys.
Okay.
I can do this. I'm
That'll
just I'm gonna swarm him like so, and they're all within short range. So, and they're a +4. So I'm gonna go like this one. Where's the other +4? There it is. 0, there 4. And next is going to be the jump infantry over here.
Mm-hmm.
If they're any activated is within 8. Nope.
Mm-mm.
If they're any activated units in the enemy's line of sight, yes, they can see the bandit.
Okay.
So they want to move closest to. They want to move closer to the nearest enemy unit.
How would you go about that? Just go around the side of the building?
They want to try and get line of sight to target only. If they can, they want cover from as many units as possible. They jump 6. Can they? How far over here can they get? Actually, they can come this way.
They could.
Can they get here?
That's 6.
Yep. Perfect. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
There we go. And they are 1.
To me for Maxim.
Your Maxim may move.
Okay, so now I can go next to that guy and I'll pull the same trick. Put the infantry
Undercoating
out.
an Irby Lance for 3/4 of my Star League Command Lance. Nice, nice, nice. Morning, very silent mouse.
Oh, it's very
Morning.
silent mouse. What's up?
All right, AI has to shoot first here. Lowest in the initiative. Sorry. Heavy support infantry. Oh yeah, we just moved them. Sorry.
What
I had
undercoat
it
are
wrong.
you using?
No, we have to. I haven't moved.
No, I was
the,
talking a very silent.
I haven't moved the striker yet. The striker's got to move still.
Oh, okay.
If the ideal red is activated, the unit can move behind. It can't move behind anything. So within 30, yes, it wants red. Red is lowest TMM. What's the lowest TMM closest to it?
Closest to
The striker.
that striker, probably looking at
The Maxim.
yeah, or that. Well, does the infantry count?
Oh, yeah, infantry counts. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. So it's the infantry.
would be it.
So it wants to move towards the infantry. So occupy woods or cover. So it's coming up into the doorway
Yeah,
and firing over into there. It's not firing at them per se, but it's going over there.
it's going that
So,
direction.
yeah.
How many
So
inches does it get?
it's 10.
10.
So keep him inside on this side, so he has cover.
Okay. Like over here, maybe.
Yeah. So as long as he has partial cover, he's good.
Like hanging out over
Yep.
there.
That's right. He can see the other guys, but half of them can't see him, which
Right.
means they can't shoot at him.
Right.
All right. So now we'll go to the fire phase.
And he's got a 2. Hold on, I gotta move that max.
He's a 2. Yep. Oh, you got to move your max.
Yeah,
Sorry.
my last one though. My plan for that was to just get him up in the face there and drop the infantry as well.
So in the past, Tommy and I have, talked about, Australian sweets, things like Tim Tams, and we talked about, Canadian coffee and things like that. And it's a little stuffy here in the studio tonight, and I'm kind of thirsty. And Tuck brought with him his favorite
Yes.
drink
I did.
from California when he was out there, and he's been talking to me about this for the last 36 hours. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm pretty thirsty. I want to try this. What is this called?
Cactus
Cooler orange pineapple soda.
Now, you really can't get this too far outside of California. The farther east you go, the less likely it is you'll find it. Once you get out of Nevada, forget it.
It's pretty good.
This stuff was the nectar of gods when I was a kid. Like, everybody would get it. It
Like,
was just such a staple.
It's it's actually very good.
And the neat thing is, even though it's like full sugar, it doesn't have any caffeine in it.
No, it's like I was gonna say it's like orange drink, but
Yeah.
carbonated orange drink. All right, so lowest here in the shooting phase for the Draconis Combine is the second striker, the one who just moved.
Okay.
So he wants to shoot at the unit that's lost the most armor. That would
That's
be the
definitely
bandit.
the bandit.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
Gotta be
he's at a range of 6.
Just outside of it.
So he's at medium range. So he's
Yes.
going to be at 3-5. Bandit went for
3.
3 is 8s.
Yep.
And he's going to be on 2 dice on 8s. So we'll go red and black on 8s. It's a hit and a hit.
That's a crit. A hit and a crit.
No, it's no crit. It's an 11.
Oh, I know,
Miss-
but like that'll go into.
Oh, goes into. Nice. So I'm rolling well tonight. Your critical is 7. Do you have the
7.
book over there?
Yeah, I have it underneath this.
I believe it's a movement point, but
Probably right.
while you're doing up that, we will go to the next one. The next one is 414. That is the heavy support infantry.
All right.
So
MP hit.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. No, 414 is not the heavy support infantry. It is the other striker. So it wants highest armor lost as well. So the other striker is sitting over there. He does have a turret, I believe. Does he have a turret? He does. His turret is 222. So it's got a 360-degree fire angle.
Nice.
It's going to fire at the same unit.
Oh,
He's
boy.
going to be on the same. He's going to be on 2 less. He's going to be at 3 and no range modifier and 3 for your thing. So 6s.
2 points kills it. I see
One
over
hit,
there.
2 hits.
Yeah, he dead. She down.
Wow. War of attrition there. This slowly whittled him down over 2 turns. All right, 512 is the next lowest one. That is the LRM carrier right here.
Okay.
So the LRM carrier wants to fire something that's been attacked by an ally this turn. It can't see anything that's been attacked by an ally this turn, and plus it's already dead. So it wants to go to red. Red being the lowest TMM it can see, so it's going to fire right here because out of its line of sight,
Okay.
but the infantry, so he's going to fire at the wounded infantry. Actually, he could split up his dice here, I think. He's got 5 dice.
Okay.
So we should, let's look at this. One of them has got 1 health left. I hit one of those guys got hit, right? One of my
Your motorized guys?
yeah.
No, they don't have any damage.
No, they don't have any damage?
No.
All right, so he's going to fire at the first one.
Okay.
How much damage did they take? 3?
3 total. Green, red, or blue.
We got 5 dice. He's going to fire 3 at one, 2 at the other.
Okay.
I'm going to split his dice, take the extra +1. So that's the 3 set. So the 3 set's going to be on the better odds. It's going to be at base 4. They went for 1 as 5, so at short range. So these 3 on 5s.
See a lot of hits.
No, I missed once. I didn't kill him.
Dang.
So he took
So
first
that
one.
was red?
First one takes 2. Yeah, you can do it on red. It takes 2 points.
Okay.
And then the other 2.
That's his armor.
The other 2 points, it's going to be at 4, 5, secondary target 6. I hit once.
Okay. And that was on blue.
Same
was
guy.
It?
It's,
Same
on the
guy?
second. No, second guy. So the green.
Green.
Yeah.
1 armor left.
And he's
lived.
got no OV. You can't overheat. That's done. 776 is the motorized platoon. Motorized platoon wants to fire out what's been attacked by an ally this turn. That would be the infantry in front of it, because it's the only other line of sight it has to anything.
Okay.
Because the hovercraft is dead, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So the motorized are on 1 set of dice. There's 2 of them over there, right? What's their range? Or short range, or within 6?
Yeah.
Of the infantry.
Both
So
of
they're going to be at 3, and your infantry is 4. So 4s. Hit and hit, 6 and 7.
Okay.
So
So on each?
2 hit the 1 infantry that you jumped out of your tank.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, just
Okay.
took 2 points of damage.
Okay, that's all the armor.
All right. Next is the heavy support infantry, which are these guys here. They want to target his base to base. They're attacking the guys right in front of them. So they're attacking my motorized platoon.
Right.
They are going to be at base 3. 1 for 1, it's 4s. And they do heavy support do 1, 2, and 3. Hit 4, hit 6, hit 6. So 3 points of damage to Blue.
Blue?
Yeah, because blue hasn't been hit yet, right?
Yeah, he hasn't, but that'll kill him.
That'll kill it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes the most sense. Okay, so that kills him.
Dead.
And that is it for the. Oh no, the jump infantry have to shoot. Attacked by an ally this turn. What can the jump infantry see? Jump infantry can see the LRM carrier. So the LRM carrier is going to take 3 sets of dice. Going to be at medium range, so it's going to be at 3, 5. He didn't move for anything, so 5s. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, sorry. On my Savannah Master, not the infantry. I got to re-roll that. I was firing against the same target.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad.
So which skimmer was that?
Can be skimmer number 2.
How much damage?
Um,
Any damage kills it, I guess.
Well, we got to figure out if I hit it first.
I see.
They are going to be at 3, 5, 9s. So yeah, I actually hit it for 1. So
Okay,
it dies.
so that'll do it.
It kills it.
Number 2. Down.
All right, and that now is everybody on the AI side done.
All right. Does that skimmer get to fire?
Yeah, I guess the fire on us. All right, you can fire off your guys on the other
Okay,
side.
so I'll start with the bandit since he died. He's the 2, but you have 2, so 3 4s.
Yes.
Okay, so let's
No,
see.
who's firing?
The bandit, the guy that died.
How many dice does he normally have?
Normally he would have 3 at short.
So 3, so he's going to have 4
4,
sets.
that's right,
He's got
'cause he's
4
behind.
sets of dice.
So let's see. Give me that one.
4 sets of dice on 4.
Yeah,
It's a
4.
2. Yeah.
1 is good, and 2 is good. 3 is good, and 4 is good.
Yeah, so he is probably in trouble. That's the farthest one. You did 4 points.
Yes.
He's got 1 internal structure left for a crit.
Okay, critical hit is going to be 7, which is MP movement.
Okay.
Now let's see if the infantry can finish him off. That foot platoon does 1 damage, which is all that they need. So 3 plus 2, 5.
Mhm.
Okay, so 1 damage. Ooh, he missed it on a 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
These things happen.
Anybody else?
Let's see. Yeah, I got my guys over here. So let's do the Maxim first on that motorized.
Mhm.
So he's a skill 3 plus 1 4s.
Mhm.
All right, and the Maxim gets 3 dice in front. So 1, 2, 3. 1 is good. Oop. That would have been good. 2 is good, just barely, and 3 is good.
So you did 3 points of damage to one of them?
Yep.
Killed it.
Nice.
That's
So
motorized, right?
Yeah, he's already fired, so I'll
Yep.
get rid of him. Okay, let's see if I can max him the other one for the same numbers, right?
Correct.
Okay, so 3 damage. We'll go 1 is good, 2 is good, and 3 is, what did I need, 4 or
5.
5? 5 is a miss, so I only did 2.
He's got an internal left. That's all.
All right, so let's see. We'll take the infantry squad right there. Should need 5 again, right?
Yep.
Okay, hoya. Nope, still missed.
I was
that
going to go
infantry
kill him
squad.
off the sheet. And he,
Hubba hup. That infantry
There we
squad
go.
hits.
There we go. So the motorized Cretans have died.
Yes.
All in the name of the coordinator.
And my bandit is out. But my infantry remain. So Maxim's, he's in, that striker's in trouble, and so is that one.
Okay. Over here, I've got shots. Right? You fired everybody.
I fired all my guys over this way, yeah.
All right. So you can do my rolls for me, and I'll run off the damage. So
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3 skimmers. So roll 3 d6.
Okay.
4, 5s, and 6s.
5, 5, 3.
So you're gonna roll a total of 5 pairs of dice here.
Okay. So that's 1,
So they're gonna be
2,
at
3, 4, 5.
So we're gonna be at base 3. He didn't move. You're on 3s.
3s?
Yep.
Yes, 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 yes. So
So
everything hit.
yeah. So the LRM carrier gets destroyed by a pile of skimmers,
Lord Almighty.
which is good.
Death by
The
1,000
LRM
people.
carrier is nasty, but it does not have any armor whatsoever, and it
Yeah.
took 2 points earlier. So the skimmers take out the biggest threat on the board, offensive threat, anyways. Next we have my motorized infantry. Get to fire 3 sets of dice
Okay.
at the guys in front of them.
1, 2, 3. All right. What do I need?
So we're gonna be at threes.
Hojuba. Yes, yes, yes.
Ah, sorry, fours.
4?
You get one for infantry. I forgot, my bad.
That's good.
So how many points is that?
That
4?
was, yeah, 4.
So that is the heavy support. So one's dead and takes 2. There we go. And I have nobody else left here, right? Done, 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 done,
Yeah.
done. Take off the chips. And we will move into, that was turn 3, right? So
Yeah, I
we're going to
believe
turn
so.
4.
Initiative is 10.
Can the AI win initiative today?
No.
No, it cannot. No, it cannot. Next up is going to be 286. It is dead. You killed that entire unit. That's a motorized platoon, so I don't have to worry about them. So the heavy support platoon. The one guy that's left. No, there's 2. There's 2 guys left there. If there are any activated units, no. If there are any activated, no. Nearest. So it wants to try to get out of line of sight from people it can't. Wants to move closer to its target. It's already base to base, and it wants to take cover if it can. So it can only meet one condition, which is staying base to base. With the unit, it moves. Actually, they move 2. They can go base to base with this one.
Okay.
And move a little farther away. That kind of helps them somewhat. That's all they can do,
Kind of
really.
cornered. Yeah.
So I'll flip them over like that. And they will go there. All right. 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many units do we have? We have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here.
You have 5 in
1,
total.
2, 3.
Your infantry all move together.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so your foot infantry all count as 1.
1. So that would be 3.
You have 3. I have 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to move 2 for every one. We have to move. They have 7 to their 5 right now. Okay, so they've moved 1, so we're moving 1 right now. Here, I'll make it easy.
I was just going to surround this tank
Yeah,
with those
I'll make it easy
infantry.
here and put my infantry in base to base with my motorized infantry will continue to press the heavy
Yeah, these guys are up against the
support
wall.
guys. Next for the AI is going to be 316, which is the jump infantry, which are very close there. Any activated enemies within 8, that is true, there is. It wants to try and get behind a target with cover from as many enemies as possible if it can. So they're gonna jump down into here, which they can do quite well. So this guy can get here. 2, 3. We've got a mess. Orc, you wanted to see an infantry mess? You got your infantry mess, buddy.
It.
You have got it. There is your infantry mess in the middle of the board. I don't know if I can get a better angle of this here. Can you see it there? You've got 2/3 of a company of motorized infantry. You have a full company of heavy support Cretan infantry, and you have a full company of Dest heavy jump infantry, as well as 3 skimmers that haven't moved yet. That are going to be in there. Like I will move my skimmer now right there. So he's actually backwards. So the Rangers bring their skimmer in there, and we will now go back to the AI. My skimmer moved for a 4 because he moved his inch. So he goes that. All right. So next for the AI. Yeah, I know you are too hot on the initiative. What do we got? 422 is the next lowest. Oh, he's dead too. Sorry, my bad. I think it was the LRM carrier. We only have 2 units left to move. We have 1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
So I have to move 2 here.
Okay.
So here, let's just make this easy.
Surrounded.
The Savannah Masters are gonna get slaughtered, but whatever. We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun.
Here for a good time, not a long time.
That's right. Bring them around. So now we have left to move Only on your side. How many you got over there?
I've got the 2 Maxims and my infantry squads here.
Yeah, so your
So
infantry
3
squad. So you got
total.
3 total,
Yeah.
and I have 2. So we move. They move 1 now, and then we move 2, and then they move 1, then we move 1. 664 is next. That is the striker that's outside. That's in base-to-base contact.
Okay.
If the ideal blue is activated and can move within 8 of it, no, there's nothing activated over there, correct?
Right.
All right, so that's everything else. The ideal blue is activated, so this doesn't pertain to range here. So blue would be the lowest starting armor. That is correct. So they will maintain balanced. Wants cover from as many enemy arcs as possible while moving closer this direction. Okay.
Okay.
So it wants to occupy woods if it can.
I don't think it can.
No, but it can come on. It's going to come on the other side of the wall
Yeah.
and go right beside the other striker right there. Exactly right. It's going to stay out of line of sight.
Right. With the
It
back up
stepped
against the
around. It
wall.
took some shots, and he's a +2.
2.
Okay, so now you have to move. You have 2. You have 3 units over there. You got to move 2 of them.
Okay.
And then the other striker will move.
And how many inches does it cost to go up these hills again?
It's double. It's 2. Right.
2. So if I get 16 inches, I should still have plenty of movement to get up here and still give him the business.
Well, you wouldn't even do that. Go around through the door.
Oh, just
Yeah.
scoot right past this fella?
Scoot right past him. There you go.
Also fair. And I just have to move him, right? I don't have to move any of the, or do I have to move one more?
You
Like
have
I
to
can
move 1 more. I'd move the
I tell
infantry.
you, oh, okay. But could I block him from
You can
leaving?
you can pass through your own friendly units. You can't pass through enemy units.
Right. And they only get like what, 2 inches or something?
Yes. You want to try and box them in there, right?
Yeah.
Then move the tank.
The
Move the
idea was
Maxim.
to just
He's gonna go right there and block
sit him
it.
right there so he can't
Yep.
leave. Like a Bronx tale. Now you can't leave.
Can't get out of. Can't escape. All right. Aggressive. If the unit can move behind the nearest activated enemy, be tough. It's gonna be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he can because he goes 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, is there a unit there? What is that?
That's my infantry squad.
That's your infantry squad's there. Okay, sorry, he can't technically get around that way then. But he can still get behind you. It doesn't mean he has to get behind you. He has to get out of your front arc,
Okay.
and he can do that by coming up like around into here, like so, because he's in your back arc now.
Okay.
So that's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so, and he's a 2.
Okay. So the best I can do is just move these guys closer to him. How many points does he got left? Is he still fresh?
Oh, hey, Sergeant Orc, no problem, man. We've been wanting to do a mass infantry battle since I did the Twycross one with the infantry in the ravine. It's been a lot of fun. I prefer combined arms over just mechs. They're a nice change of pace. They're a good palate cleanser. They're a lot of fun. Like this is going to be a bloodbath here in the middle of the board. It should be entertaining. I'll go back to the overhead here so you can get a better sight of that that melee in the middle of the board.
Oh my God.
All right, so the AI lost initiative. So again, and it's a lost for. We're on turn 5, right?
Yep.
It's lost at every turn. So next
Okay.
is going to be to shoot for them. Will be 664, which is the heavy infantry.
Okay.
The sport infantry want to fire at blue. Blue is being the lowest starting armor, so he's firing at the. They want to kill the Savannah Master.
They want to kill anything they can
So
get their hands on.
this one here, Savannah Master,
Okay.
and then this one here, Savannah Master, and this one here, Savannah Master. Okay, because they
You
all take
want
1 point
to
of
take all
damage
of them
each.
out. Yep.
We'll use black and blue because they want to bruise them up.
That's right.
They're going to be at 3 sevens.
How about see 1, 2, 1.
So two. So we'll do the one that's pinned in.
So that'll be, let's say, number 4.
Yeah, and then the other one could just be, it doesn't matter. 3.
Yeah, 3.
They're dead and dead. They do get the fire though. I'll leave their tokens out there. Next for them is going to be the striker. So the striker,
One up on the hill or the one inside the.
the one that's inside, the one that
Inside.
came running inside.
Okay. He ran away.
One that came running inside
He knew where-
wants to shoot at. Sorry, overturned. Red. So red. What can it see anything over there? It can only. Oh, it's only got one. It's only got one shot.
Right.
So I don't. You automatically default to red. So what is that in front of it? That's a maxim.
Yeah.
He's gonna have 2 dice. Base 3. You went for 3 is 6s. We use blue and blue 6s.
Okay.
Miss and critical.
Nice. All right. Hold on, let me get the.
And
vehicle
the
process.
critical is a 5.
On the vehicles. Five, you say, is going to be fire control.
Nice. All right.
Number 17.
The other striker wants to fire at the highest armor lost. Where is he? He's up on the thing. He's firing at the. Is anything damaged over there?
Not these guys. Well, hold on. There might be a foot platoon over there that's damaged. Yeah. There's one foot platoon over there that's got.
He's firing at the foot platoon.
But it's this one. It's the one that's farthest away.
2 sets of dice. That's fine. He wants that. So he wants the primary target.
Yep.
It's going to be at 3, 5, 6s. Hit and hit.
Good. You only needed the one.
Yeah.
Take him out. Take a hit back.
And last but not least, we got the jump infantry attacked by an ally this turn, so they are actually going after the other. So the
Ooh.
first guy is going after the Savannah Master, the first one.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do this one here. He's going to be on 7s. Missed. Second guy fires at him on 7s. Missed. The last guy fires at him,
All
gets
right.
him.
I'm sitting there like.
I'm like, wow, they just wasted all those shots on a 50-50 chance. And that is it for the Curetans. So the
All right.
Curetans,
So what kind of does this striker up here have left? Is that the guy that I couldn't quite finish off? Is he the one that has 1 armor, or is it the other one?
he
The one that
is, yeah,
ran.
the one that's got
Ran.
1 armor is the one hiding behind the
That's
wall.
right. Let me kill
Yep.
him now. So I'll do that. 3, 5, I think.
Yep.
I don't have any. So let's see. I get 3 attempts at it. There's 1. That's
got
all I
him.
needed to do, right?
Got
Just
him.
the 1.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And let's see. Maxim has a turret, so can I take this Maxim and fire at him?
You can do whatever you want.
All right.
Oh no, that Maxim is behind. He's behind that Maxim.
I see.
That's why he moved there. He's behind
So
his
then
front
I can
arc. Yeah.
shoot with these guys.
That's
and
correct.
These will be at short, but that'll be at mid.
Yeah, your Maxim has indirect fire. You know.
Oh.
But we didn't declare spot. We haven't shot with our guys. Like he can fire over the thing into the mob here.
I could if you'd like.
We can have the infantry spot, call in an airstrike while they're shooting them from behind their jeeps and their Humvees.
Okay.
Want to do that?
That sounds like a
What's
fun
what's his
thematic
IF,
thing to
1
do.
or 2?
Let's see. The IF is 1.
1. So it's going to be and I only do 1 damage, so they're going to shoot and take the spotting penalty. So it's going to be at base year 3 over there.
3. Yep.
3 range is 5. Spotting is 6. They went for 1 is 7s.
Okay. Oh yeah. Negative.
Negative. Missed.
Well, you fight
Anybody
the
else?
chase.
Infantry?
Yeah, the infantry.
Yep.
So these guys are at short, and they are 3 skills plus 2. So these 2 should need a pair of 5s. They just need 1 each.
Mhm.
So got it and got it. So there's 2 from that. This guy would need 7 because he's at medium range,
Yeah, he's got 2 armor left.
and that's a potential crit.
Okay. So you took 3 points in total,
Yep, with possible crit.
and roll your crit. No, it's not possible crit. You get a
Oh,
crit.
oh well, I had boxcars.
Yeah, you just roll crit.
All right, sevens.
Seven's
That's movement.
motive hit. And who else is left to shoot over there? That's all you guys?
That's all my guys.
Okay, then these guys here are going to shoot. You can roll for them.
Okay.
They're firing at the... They're going to try and kill the no, sorry. Heavy support is taking one. One of them's dead, right? Yeah, I killed one of them this turn. Fire at the wounded one.
Okay.
This guy's dead. So fire at the wounded one. He's got 2 left. He's going to be at 3 4s.
How many dice?
2 sets of dice.
One is good, and the other is good at 7.
Cool. They're not quite dead yet.
They're getting there.
And then the 2 Savannah Masters, one will fire at the same thing. He's be on 4s.
4.
Yeah, just needs to do 1 point.
Got him.
Killed him. Okay,
Nice.
so heavy support is gone. And then we've got the other Savannah Master fire at one of the other heavy support. Yep.
Okay.
Roll d6 first.
4.
Yep. Now roll 2d6.
6.
So 6 he hit, did point damage.
Nice.
And that is done. That's everybody's shot.
Believe so.
All right, so we are going into turn 6 here. I think we can pretty much call it.
Oh sure.
Yeah,
like we're just gonna roll over 'em
think
at some
yeah,
point.
we're just basically playing dice now because these guys are all base to base contact.
Yeah.
They're not gonna disengage. So over here, I think the Cretans overall are losing this fight, but I am gonna lose these two. The remainder of this company of motorized, unless the Cretans surrender, because they have nothing left over there other than a striker that has 1 armor and 2 internals left, and a full company of their jump platoon. I would assume the Cretans here. Oof, they probably wouldn't even surrender to. They would fight to the
Oh,
death.
you know they would.
They would fight to the death.
It's that
So
or seppuku.
essentially dead. I lose this. Even if I try to disengage, these are gone.
Yeah.
And then you come over and
I'd
finish
have to.
these
Yeah.
guys
The
off.
Maxims would have to be.
You
The
finish them off. But that was a good
killers.
game. That was a good game.
But it was great getting
So
to play with some
I'll
V's,
flip this
man.
back over here. So
I don't get a chance to do that.
any
too often.
questions? We'll go to the chat
Oh,
here real
yeah.
quick for a little bit here. I'll bring the chat up onto the table. Any questions you guys have with how the AI operated with the infantry tonight and with some of the vehicles? I think it ran fairly smooth. We've run them numerous times in the past at different conventions and at different events at stores, and of course here on stream. They do run very smooth. Things that I like about what the AI does with infantry is that they are very aggressive. They don't have the tendency for human players sometimes is to play a little bit scared.
Mhm.
We worry about, like, oh, I don't want to lose this unit. The one thing the AI does beautifully, and I've talked about this for the last 18 months as we've been streaming this stuff with the Aces decks, is that it does not suffer fear or player tendencies that we all suffer from. Like
Yes.
some guys, like I'll flip it over here to talk for a second, but I'll say this: some people, fear the Timberwolf, regardless of what the situation
Sure.
in the battle is,
Sure.
and they'll always stay away from it or something
Absolutely.
along those lines. The AI never does that. The AI is very good at sticking to the percentages, sticking to its ground game, sticking to being consistent and removing things from the board. And that's what makes it tough to play against, especially when you're moving it intelligently
Oh yeah.
and maximizing its movement with numerous players, right? The AI gets smarter the more players you have, right? Because you catch my mistakes, I
I do,
catch
yep,
yours,
yep.
vice versa, right? The hive mind takes control, and then it starts to literally act like the Terminator
Right.
against you.
It's nuts. Along the same lines as you were talking about with the Timberwolf there, I'll tell folks at home all the time with a hunchback, for example, you can put that as an op for when you're just running faceless guys as the GM, and you can use that unit to herd around wherever you want the players to go because everybody wants to stay away from it. They're like,
Hmm.
oh, it's the AC-20. I can't. Okay, well, I wanted you to go that way, so if I just take him here, they'll follow, and then they'll run right into my trap over there. But like I say, one of the most deadly things about this AI is you can't read it. It
No,
doesn't care about any of that. And that's another thing I keep saying is I feel like I'm a pretty decent like reader of body language or like facial expression, that kind of thing. And that stuff, I mean, I know it's cheesy, but the cartoon is right. Information is ammunition. If you can see on somebody's face that their stomach just dropped, you know that's the time to keep pushing. But you can't see that with this faceless robot.
that is
And that's
right.
crazy. You can't plan for that.
All right, so I think I'll flip back over. I think we'll call it a night here. This weekend we are busy. Actually, we're going to be busy for the next week. We've talked about it over couple of courses of episodes of Battlecom Unity, and here on Aces, what we've got going on. Tomorrow, if you are in the Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge area, we will be at the Round Table in Guelph. Start time is 1 p.m. for the game. We will be running the Havoc and Harlech 2 scenario that we ran at Fan Expo this year.
Woo.
That is the Waco Rangers versus Wolf's Dragoons in the final fight, the showdown between Waco and Wolf himself. And then on Sunday, we're back here for Battlecom Unity at 7 p.m. on Sunday night for the live stream and talk show. We'll be doing some filming out in Niagara Falls on the how much you can fit in a hex
Yeah.
that you'll see on Battlebound in the coming weeks after it gets edited. And then Monday night we're at Sir Games a Lot in Barrie. We'll be running another scenario up there, and then Wednesday night we'll be at Harry Tarantula in Toronto, and we'll be running another scenario there as well. And then Friday night, the big one at Anime North Halloween Party.
The
We
big
are
aces.
running Critter Tech
Critter
for all
Tech.
you
That's right.
old school players that remember this. This is the nonsense before the actual cartoon
Yes.
that was created, and for those of you that have seen our live shows and the boards we build and the miniatures that we paint, our primary super painter is Les Mandeville of the Underground Painters Desk. Les has made a beautiful baseball stadium
Yes.
for the critters and for battle mechs to actually play in. So I've shown it to a select few people. We will unveil it on Friday. This thing's pretty wild.
Oh, it's dope.
We'll send lots of pictures and put them up on social media. Again, that'll be another episode of Battlebound and
Woo.
special Friday Night Aces episodes. So everything we do, we're going to do an episode from a perspective on each side of the battle, and one's going to appear on each channel. So
Very cool.
with that said, thank you for joining us. Again, like and subscribe. All your support is appreciated. Every bit of it we can get is there. If you're in Wisconsin, I think it's at Gamehole
Gamehole
Con.
Con.
Make sure you run down Tommy Gofton and Devin Wilson and Atomic Wedgies. If you see Tommy, just please do it.
Gotta
Don't even
don't even
say
ask.
hi. Just behind him and
Yoink.
lift, behind him and lift. And if he's watching, he'll just go, "It's Paul saying hi."